Okay, so I know a lot of people are probably going to kick off about this video, but after the night I've just had, I literally could not give a single, doesn't matter anymore. So anyway, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to move out the sun because I'm being blinded. So yeah, I kind of hope that a lot of people are going to want to watch this. I think people will be watching it for the wrong reasons, but whatever. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that yesterday I went and picked up my new car, my R34. Yeah, I'm literally completely in love with it. But anyway, besides all that, I am going to be heading down to Connor's in a minute. I'm going to do sort of like I'm going to be down there for like an hour. Just going to do like a quick like walk around of the car and just like kind of show you, just like introduce it to the channel really, because obviously I put it on Instagram and like I kind of put shit like this on YouTube, so I thought I might as well. Before I get proper into this video, I just want to make a quick point, as obviously if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen everything that happened last night, and like you would know how many people have like fully kicked off at me with the whole 34 deal, with the fact that I bought a 34 when there's other people in this world that own 34s. Crazy, but whatever. Obviously a lot of people as well have been commenting on the fact that we're in lockdown and that I'm going down and still doing stuff to my cars and that. But I just want to make a quick point about the fact that I've just moved into my new house. This is my new house. I live here by myself, so I haven't got any family or anything to affect. I don't see my family, don't see anyone. The only person that I literally see, apart from my dog, is Connor down at the unit. So as people can say whatever they want about it, but if I literally don't go down and do my car, I will go insane. And that's just how it is. That is how it is. So whatever people can say, whatever, don't really care anymore. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go down and do a little like walk around of the 34 and just like show you guys. I'll basically tell you the backstory to it. So I'd literally always wanted a 34. 4 doors, always loved them, always. I kind of went off 34s the more time I've been spending down at Connor's, because obviously I've been around them a lot more, and I'd kind of like liked 32s more than I like 34s, but I'd always like had a soft spot for a 34. I always said that the next car I would own would be a 34, or if I didn't have the 14 then I would have got a 34, because that's what I was looking at when I went and bought the 14. So anyway, they'd always been in the back of my mind. I originally was looking for another Sylvia, because obviously I've got my SR from the Sylvia just sat there. So what I was going to do is basically buy a 15, put the SR in it. I was going to buy a Spec S, and I've got the gearbox as well, so I was going to buy an auto Spec S for like pennies, and then drop the SR in there and the manual box, and then I would use up my parts and I would have a cool car. But I was looking around for 15s, and like people just want stupid money for all of them at the moment, even the Spec S's and stuff, which is fine. Like obviously they're going up in value and that, but like I just couldn't find the right one. But I wanted a new car, and then this 34 popped up on Facebook, and it was literally everybody probably would have seen it. It was up for like £3,000. It was in Scotland. It was like relatively low mileage. It was like proper clean, and I messaged the guy and was like, I'm in Narrabah. It's like, obviously it's in Scotland, now I'm down in Devon, so it's a hell of a fucking journey. So I was just like, can I drive to Scotland? And I was like, yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll drive to Scotland, go get it. Literally, as I was sending him a deposit, somebody else sent a deposit. So I was like, okay, whatever, it wasn't meant to be, fine. So that was 2 days ago. So yesterday I logged onto Facebook. I do the same thing that I do every morning. I always do it. I go onto Facebook Marketplace and I look at like Sylvias that have popped up. I look at 34s that have popped up, 32s that have popped up, and just like basically like just scroll through and see what's available. Because obviously I'm kind of like lucky where I'm in a position where if I like something I can go get it. So anyway, so this 34 pops up. I'm like, that's nice. It'd been up for like 2 weeks. It had been for sale, but I hadn't seen it. So I was looking at it, messaged the guy, and he was like, yeah, still got it. And he sent me like loads of pictures, like loads of videos of it, and I was like, to be fair, it looks pretty clean. Like, it needs some paintwork, but the rest of it is pretty clean. Like, the underside is like really, really good. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy one. It was more than what I was originally gonna like spend, like what I was thinking of spending, but it was definitely worth what I paid for it. So I messaged Connor and I was like, I want this 34, can we go get it? And obviously he was like, yeah, fine. So literally like loaded up the van and trailer, went down, picked up the 34. literally didn't leave the van. I want to point that out. Like, literally got out of the van like once throughout the whole journey. And yeah, so brought it home, and obviously Connor dropped me home, and then went and took the 34 down there because it's not registered yet. It's been MOT, so I basically just got to send off the form like to register it, and then however long that takes to come back. I'm basically like not going to say what I'm going to be doing to it. After last night, I literally just cannot be bloody arsed with like telling people what I'm going to do, because like people are spiteful, people are bitter, don't even care anymore. So I'm basically going to like build it through isolation, build it through isolation, and just like obviously like I'll show you guys what I come out with at the end, but then hopefully have another car alongside the 14. The original idea was, when I was getting the 15, was that I was going to keep the 15, or I could have sold it and obviously made a profit, but I just wanted a street car rather than like just having the 14, because obviously I can't drive the 14 everywhere. I can't leave it outside my house, like that's too much of a risk. I can't, like, if I wanted to pop to the shops, I can't take the 14 to the shop. I'd have to go and get my daily to like do it, and it would just be difficult. So obviously the 14 will be kept in like storage most of the time. So my idea was that I wanted to have another street car. So that's kind of the idea behind the 34. So it is going to be my street car, so I can like drive it around through summer and stuff when I want it, and not necessarily have to just drive the daily. I have something a little bit cooler to drive, but obviously it isn't the 14 and isn't like fucking like 30 grand or more worth of car, like sat there for someone to go nick some stuff. Like, it's just whatever. So anyway, yeah, I am going to head down to Connor's now. I'll show you around the 34 when I get down there. The only thing I have to say before I kind of like go down there and just show you around it is, if you haven't got anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. It's so much easier. Thank you very much.
Giving up, letting go, times we might feel compelled, looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We have built choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves.
To be fair, we could make them fit, I reckon. Maybe.
Can't fit that.
Yeah. But I reckon with like, if you rolled the arches and then cambered that a little.
You put in kit on it anyway, yeah?
Yeah, but not over fenders.
I thought you was.
I'm not putting rear openings on it, I'm not fucking cutting into it, same reason I ain't cutting into that.
No, you don't have to cut into it, just put open.
Yeah, but you have to drill holes in it, I don't want to do that. And you still have to cut it up. Look, there ain't even that much. Like compared to what it was like on that, that's better. You can make that fit easy, I reckon.
Depends on it's lowered and stuff, isn't it? It's hard to see now because it's so high, but...
Yeah.
And plus you'd have a bit of camber and all, wouldn't you? And plus you'd have camber on it, so...
Yeah, we'll just put a little bit on the rear and fine. So I just got home and I'm going to do a quick outro just before I go and have a shower because I'm literally like covered in shit. I should not have worn like normal clothes that I didn't really want to get dirty down there. Don't know what I was expecting, whatever. So yeah, that was the 34. Just kind of wanted to like just give you an update and just show you the car and stuff because else I'd come back to YouTube and then I suddenly have a 34 and you wouldn't know how I got it and whatever. So yeah, progress on the 14. Obviously with like Corona and everything, like all the shows have been cancelled and like nothing is going ahead at the moment. So we're kind of off our time limit for like getting the 14 ready. However, I'm hoping that it's kind of like a month away from being finished. It's obviously like Connor's trying to fit it in around like all the other million things that he's got to do. Obviously the wrap company have closed now because of Corona. So we have to wait for them to reopen and then obviously he'll have to get the car up to Martin. So like there's loads of other things to be doing. But it's not far off being done, I don't think. Like it's just like him spending like a solid week on it and then it should be done hopefully. So obviously like the final bits and stuff, I'll keep you all updated on that. But yeah, really I'm probably gonna just end this video here because I need to go and shower, I need to eat, I literally haven't eaten anything today. So I am gonna go and I will see you in the next video. Like I said, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, it's so much easier. Bye guys.